5 trotters moving in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for the first race of Old Home Week 2018. Vance, up to you for the call.
Osprey at Delta, Sailor Blue, Dear Boys Girl, Crispy Goodnight, and Magian Cash. One of those happy field of 5 trotters to open up the 2018 Old Home Week. Everybody gets a little purse money to start it off. And it's first race, post time. The rough end trotting Magian Cash from the outside between horses Crispy Goodnight, Sailor Blue along the rail as they go to the turn. Away fourth at the inside is Osprey Delta, and she goes off stride, and off stride at the back is Dear Boys Girl. So 3 of them on gate, and 3 of them vying for the early lead, and from the outside, Magian Cash going to the front for Ripley. Sailor Blue trots into second. Away third is Crispy Goodnight. Now out of it in the backfield, that is Dear Boys Girl and Osprey Delta. So they swing past that opening quarter, and we're set up now with 3 contenders after that opening quarter mile. And on the front end, it's Magian Cash, the leader. Racing second is Sailor Blue with the leader third. That is Crispy Goodnight. Then in fourth off the turn, Dear Boys Girl, and the trailer is Osprey Delta. They arrive at the opening half mile next. On the front end, that is Magian Cash, the midway point leader. Racing from second is Sailor Blue, Crispy Goodnight third. Well back fourth is Dear Boys Girl, the trailer fifth, Osprey Delta. Here's the opening fractions, the quarter 30 and 1. The half was up in 102 and 2. They swing by the 5/8 and now go to 3/4, led by Magian Cash. Tracking in the 2-hole is Sailor Blue. Third at the rail, that is Crispy Goodnight. Osprey Delta takes fourth. Now the trailer, Dear Boys Girl. They arrived at 3/4, and Magian Cash is still the leader. Second is Sailor Blue. Crispy Goodnight continuing third. 3/4 in 1. 34 and 1. They're homeward bound in the opener. Magian Cash, the leader. Here's Sailor Blue to the outside with a stretch drive. Crispy Goodnight third. They're in deep stretch now as they come to the wire. Magian Cash and Ripley go all the way. Sailor Blue was second. Crispy Goodnight will finish third. Time for the mile in 2:04 and 2.
Well, there's a look at the replay for race number 1 here this afternoon at Redshores, Charlottetown, and we see Magian Cash overtaking the leader, Sailor Blue, going to the quarter. And Magian Cash with Jim Ripley gets up here to win it this afternoon in 2:04 and 2. Sailor Blue hung on for second, and Crispy Goodnight third. Unofficially 5-2-4 here in the first.
Now returning from the afternoon's first race, a 5-entry Majayan Cash, trotting bay gelding 4 by Tad the Stud, off the balance of Trade Dam, Majayan Candor, owned by Mary Lee Ripley of Amherst, Nova Scotia. James Ripley training and driving, time of the mile in 2:04 and a 2/5. Majayan Cash in the opener.